Hi there and welcome to Bustthenet. This is another episode of the FM Tactics Show. Yes, this is the show where I use your tactics with Gloucester City and we do things with your tactics. Sometimes I will take your tactic and I'll totally change it because it doesn't suit my players and perhaps there's no balance in the tactic. And sometimes I just use the tactic. I've received all kinds of tactics and I want to thank everybody for sending in this tactics. There are some brilliant tactics out there. I mean, if I were to go through this show and pick all those tactics, I think I'll probably do that in one episode. I'll go through every single episode, right, by myself, sitting down here, grab a donut, sit down, watch the show, and just try to recall which were my favorite tactics. There have been quite a few, and I'm going to cover them. Tactics I didn't expect to do well, tactics I wouldn't have played otherwise. I mean, would I have played a 3-4-2-1? Nah. Ended up being one of my favorite tactics. There was Sandokan's 5-3-2. I enjoyed that tactic too. I never expected to use that tactic, and I ended up using it with Hunan Xiangtao, my journeyman save in China. It became the basis of their success. And then my save got corrupted. That's the thing about custom databases. They eventually collapse. So it collapsed, and I'm never going to use a custom DB again. Now we've got a tactics that has been sent in by somebody called Vangelis. What a name! What a handle! I love the handle Vangelis, and he sent in a tactic which is a 4-4-1-1. Now, when I look at 4-4-1-1s, they've got a lot of ways to play, but this tactic is gone with a target man up front. Okay, thing about me and my tactics is strength 14, jumping reach 13. He ain't no Zé Gomez isn't a target man. And my only other player who could have been a target man is Shuatek. But Shuatek, well, he's picked up an injury. He won't be around for another 4 to 5 weeks. So this means I've got to change the way I play. So I can't build a team around a target man. Now, there's another thing about using target men in this game. It kind of becomes super one-dimensional. I mean, you got to think about things like goalkeeper distribution, for example. You got to distribute to target man. And you haven't chosen it. I would, if you really wanted to play target man, that's what I would do here as well. You can distribute the target man. So whenever you do winger crosses, you want to distribute everything to the target man. Those are the changes I make to the tactic. Now, you'd also want to look at your central pairing as well. Here we've got two central midfielders, so both up to no good. They both doing direct and risky passes. I'm like, okay, you got these two guys just pumping in passes, and you've got exploit the left flag, exploit the right flag. So you're just dropping passes here and hoping that they get out there and you do something with the ball. Now, I can try this tactic for a while. We should try this tactic. I mean, I'm quite nervous. I'm actually stammering. Okay, because there's a part of me that's going, no, don't. You're gonna lose. But you see, the thing about me is this: I'm gonna try it out for a while, and if it doesn't work, I'm gonna switch. Like, if I see, people ask me, why do you change tactics after 5 minutes? Trust me, I've been playing this game for 20 bloody years. If I don't see something in 5 minutes, I better kill myself. Okay, so if I see something I should change, I will change. Now, the thing about our squad is, yes, like some of you have rightly pointed out, I should open a checkbook and get more players in. It's so true. Yeah, I should open the checkbook, but I don't have that kind of a game, right? Where money, you get all the players that you want and you do well and blah 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 blah. It gets boring after a while. I mean, look, you guys want to do it in FM18. I'm sure FM18 is going to be a challenge. Yes, I am expecting it to be a loaded challenge. With the changes I've seen in the 5 screenshots, I want to do a show about that. Just based on those 5 screenshots, I can tell you the game is going to be a lot harder. Just based on 5 screenshots. Trust me, I saw it. I mean, the 5 screenshots just told me, oh my god, shit. Okay, that was my reaction. My immediate reaction was, oh my god, shit, no, why? Okay, so yeah, I think the game has reached a point where we gotta stop this overachievement by people. They're getting this rapid. One moment Altrincham is playing in the conference, the next moment Altrincham is winning the Champions League. It's like they didn't even stop along the way to get relegated. No, they got promoted all the way to the top. Yeah, these kind of things are happening too easily in the game, and sooner or later somebody is gonna say, enough is enough. We have to make the game hard again. Okay, so enough of that. Let's get on with this tactic now. Okay, so let's go through the instructions. At the back, stay wider. Boom, boom, boom. Everything. Wow. I didn't even see this the first time. Pass is shorter. Few risky. Cross from byline. Cross a target man. So this guy is the one bombing all the passes to this guy. Stay wider, run with ball. Okay. All right. Run wider. And then you got this guy sit narrow. So, why? He's going to stay wide anyways, a fullback on attack. If you really want him to stay super wide, just make him the wing back. Yeah, so few risky, sit narrower, cut inside with the ball for this wide midfielder. Then these two guys are doing the thing. They're doing the jig in the middle, passing direct passes. And they got a winger on attack closing down more. We got an AM on support, and we got a target man on attack. So this is the team. Those are the shouts. Play out, whip crosses, exploit the flank, exploit the right flank, low tempo, prayer shot, goalkeepers. There's so much. Okay, honestly, within the shouts themselves, there's so much conflict. What's the word for it? I mean, I can't even think of a word. They just don't gel. Lower tempo, exploit. Lower tempo, exploit. How do you do that? I mean, exploit the shots. What they really do is they just direct passes down to the flanks. Players make the runs, and their long passes. Any chance you get aiming down the flanks. That's what he does. So you're playing out a defense. Okay, so you tick-tocking, and then who does that? Ping pass to flanks. So there's shouts there that don't make sense. Play our defense, exploit at lower tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4 shouts. It shouldn't be in the game, but why? What is going to happen when we use those shots? Let's do it against Leicester away. Dear Lord. Okay, this is what I'm planning to do. I'm planning to walk away with a point. If I can survive, I'll walk away with a point. But we have to give a tactic. It's fair due. I have not tried this tactic. I have no clue how it plays. And we're going to find out. You and I, both of us are going to find out. If I'm assuming this is a really personal show, you're watching it, you're hearing my voice, and you're going, he's completely nuts. Yes, I am. Close down, tackle hard. Yes, let's put some pressure on the boys. AMR. Yes, we shall be tackling them very, very hard, Saradarji. Okay, what about the close? We shall watch it on comprehensive so that we have more time to prepare and react. Continue to team talk. Why am I talking like this? Because I have to have a sense of humor. Okay, Colado, back to Borthwick Jackson. Nervous, holding my thumbs. Colado, Germano. Oh, first shot. There you go. Target man. Yes. Let's get into the target man. Lopez, Colado to Germano. Germano will look up again. Again, he plays it into space for the guy. Germano looks up. The poor guy, that's all he's doing right now. Germano is going, all right, target man. Find target man. Pump ball into box. That's target man football. It's very, very one-dimensional. There's nothing about target man football in this game that's remotely interesting to me. Germano, if he gets a free kick and scores a goal, we can experiment for a bit longer. So let's hope that he gets that free kick goal, because Germano can definitely put into the box. Well, Espinoza, Elshesh, whatever his name is, Mendes with the ball. They're playing a 4-2-3-1. We are playing standard flexible. Space will come at a premium for this side. But now there we go. That was the guy that's a bit more attacking and orientation, and they've already scored the goal. There wasn't even time for me to react. That's it. Change tactic. Ta-da, puppy power. Let's go. Enough of that. I knew this was going to happen. All right. Sometimes shit's about to hit the fan and you go, why am I bothering? Okay, so we changed the tactics. Okay, we have to change. Colado plays it up. No, it's not going there. Germano with the ball, looks around. 4 options. Zé Gomez. He holds the ball up, plays it back to Jackman. Jackman can't get it out, and he goes out for a throw-in. Zuniga, Jackman. Why did I change my tactics straight away? I'll tell you why. Because in the middle of the park, I'm having an issue. I'm having an issue about controlling midfield play. Just because I have 72% does not necessarily mean we are doing very well. It just means that I don't know where the 70% possession is coming from, but we are not doing well. I want to build up the play and I want to use the flanks. And what have I done? I'll show you what I've done. Okay, let's look at a tactic. So what I've done is I've gone work ball into space, pass into space, prevent short goalkeeper distribution. We're going wider, we're playing control structured, and we're playing with a normal defensive line. And the more important thing is, what do I happen to the roles? Wing on attack, ball winning midfielder, DLP on support, wide midfielder on support, complete wing back on attack. Yes, we shall launch you forth. Okay, Germano and Gomez. I may not need to do that, but we we are hoping that we have enough protection in the centre part to make that work. El Shishani. Oh, he's gone through one player. Crosses. Nah. Can we come back from this little disappointing start? Taken away, corner kick goes to May. May to Smith. Smith out to Leonard. Leonard says, let me strike this through. And we have to roll it out to Borthwick. Borthwick looks around for options. Germano is really deep. Loses the ball to Espinoza. Leonard out to Gershbach. Gershbach to Espinoza, to El Sheni, to Francois. Francois gets in, makes a shot. Alright, slight change. You're going to attack. You are being changed to a roaming playmaker on support. Leonard, corner kick, and it's a free kick. Thank goodness for that. If it was a penalty game set match, we're done. Alright, Zuniga now with the ball. Loses out. Francois comes away with it. Shoots from range. He's not going to test the keeper. Well, we managed to start parking our ass in their half. Borthwick Jackson out to Zuniga. Zuniga to Jackman. Jackman to Collado. Collado to Germano. Out wide goes to Dominguez. Dominguez to Jackman. Jackman to Collado. Collado to Germano. We've done enough to stretch them. Lopez inside the box. Off the post. He had that. We had that equalizer. What a move. We moved it to Lopez, and Lopez, all he had to do was bury that chance. That was good football from us. Smith out to Espinoza. Espinoza is being tracked by two players. Shinny. Smith skips one challenge. Oh, yes. No. They're not going to get a goal from that. But Gloucester City certainly playing a lot better now. Don't you think? Okay. What can we do? We don't need to make substitute changes. This is more tactical change. Collado, the boys should be able to get a result. Jack to Lopez. Lopez squares it for Zé Gomez. Zé Gomez, he couldn't line up the shot. Jackman shoots. It's an equalizer. What a goal that was. What a goal. Ooh. Gotta love this, man. Zé Gomez held up the ball. Now he's playing like a target man. See, the thing is, now I got a DLF on attack. Instead of playing a target man, DLF on attack, he's a bit further up, just like a target man, and he's got hold up ball. So I don't need to like pass it or direct anybody to that specific player. It's still gonna do okay. Well, we managed to get our equalizer. That's a good news. Alright, let's go. Second half. Espinoza back to Mendes. Mendes out to Gershbach. Gershbach read by De Reeves, the youngster, the 19-year-old boy who's going to be playing for us full-time, hopefully. Alright. Okay. Now, we're going to go flexible. And we're going to push out our defensive line, use the offside trap, go wider. And wait. Some small changes to shouts. Roam from position. Play our defense slightly higher. Okay. Slight change to the way we're playing because that system prefers. I'm assuming, I'm thinking here out loud that system will prefer me to play on fluid. So I'm actually going on structured to stretch them a bit more. Zé Gomez out wide, it goes to Zuniga. Zuniga into the box. It's not a goal. So close. Would have been perfect. Zé Gomez is at 6.4. I mean, okay, what can we do? Alright. Betinho is not the perfect option for us at the moment because Zé Gomez has he can at least jump. Betinho, on the other hand, he's like, forget it. Let's not think about Betinho. Let's forget all about Betinho. Just leave him on the bench, 6.4. We've got no other options. That's the reason why I bought Swatek. Corner, Espinoza, De Reeves. Oh, you done so well. What control. but gives it back to Jackson. I should not compliment my own players. Espinosa to Tondi to Jackson. Yes, Tondi back to Espinosa. Espinosa tries to find options, gets it to me. Francois walks. He's like trying his best to walk past that wall, but Jackman can't get it out. Yeah, only gets it out to Gershbach. Zuniga with the ball. Zuniga looks around, finds Jackman. Jackman will play it back to Collado. Collado looks around, plays it back to Borthwick Jackson. Borthwick Jackson, what does he do? Gets it to Lopez, you beauty. Gets it to Jackman. Jackman to Germano. Lopez missed it. I mean, it was a difficult opportunity. We have to say that much. Okay. Corner to be taken by Zuniga. Zuniga, the keeper makes it his own. There is nobody attacking the near post. Never mind. It's okay, not my corner routines. Reeves to Jackman. Jackman to Collado. Oh, they both got yellow cards. Collado looks like there's options there. Lopez is on his own. They need to be playing on fluid or flexible. Oh, it hits the upright again. Twice in one game. There is no bloody justice. Yo, no. If you score, I swear to God, my monitor is gonna be in pieces by the time this match is over. Okay. Zé Gomez is playing well, but hit the upright. He's gonna come to my players. No, he does not. El Shashini. What a name. El Shashini. Hi, I had Heymans yesterday and I got El Shashini. My name's Shashini. Mendes. Oh, Jackman does brilliantly. Can we launch a counter from this? Dominguez with the ball. No Elia Pipoli as well. We are a bit under strength at the moment. Zé Gomez. Germano does well. Gets it back under control. Jackman back now to Collado. Collado has Lopez. Lopez does not use... but what a ball for Hajek. Hajek crosses it. Germano. Dominguez. Jackman. Why? They are carving Leicester open, but this comeback for the winner. Oh man, we managed to get the equalizer, but we just couldn't get the winner. Well, definitely there's something wrong with the original tactic. That much I gotta admit. We'll go into the tactic very soon. I'll explain why. Okay, when I first saw this tactic, my initial concern was this: the direct and risky passes. You've got two players in a very, very important position, both taking risks with their passing. And then we've got three players now. So you got 1, 2, 3. And then that's it. You got 1, 2, 3. I mean, why would you want to ask all three players to try something? And then you've got lower tempo mixed with play out the defense, mixed with these two shouts. Remove this. What else do you need? That's it. 1 and 2. You can start with those two shots. Those are brilliant shots. But you got to decide what you want to do here. And I personally like to have somebody trying to win the ball. They don't have to be on defense duty because you've got there are 3 here, so that's enough of a problem for most teams. And the right move was, yes, you need to have somebody attacking the flanks, at least one duty attacking the flanks, and that's what we did. We had one duty attacking the flanks. And you're right, you need one more on the other side to attack the other flank, which is what we did. But the idea of having a target man, that just makes your tactic just way too one-dimensional. So what did I do? I made a certain change to your tactic. So what we did was we had a ball-winning midfielder on support. We had only him playing those direct and risky passes. Then we had this player on direct and risky passes. So we made sure that he was keeping a level head. We did change this guy to an attacking playmaker on attack eventually because we found that the gap was too far, because he has a PPM that says comes deep to get the ball, so it was sometimes too deep. And we have this play with few risky passes, sitting narrow and cutting inside the ball, making space for this guy to come down the flanks. Actually, this was not needed. And he bombed down the flanks. On this side, we had this guy. We still maintain his stay wider. And then we got the Reeves. Now, on hindsight, I could have removed this. This was not necessary. At the back, we had these 3 shouts. As shouts go, we were only using these shouts: a wide, normal, pass into space, prevent, and work ball into box. However, we did change it when I went on fluid. When I went on fluid, I went and started using roam from position as well. The thing is that basically played shapes the AI wouldn't like. Like they were playing a shape that is more suited. That formation is more suited flexible fluid. It was, if you place on flexible fluid, it's much better to use that formation. And we didn't want to play into the hands of that formation, so we took control of the game immediately after we changed to control fluid. When they changed their formation, we changed it. In fact, we did okay at the start when they were still using a 4-2-3-1. We played on control structure. We did quite all right. I had play man for man, I thought we were better and we had a numerical advantage. Plus, we'd have overlapping wing play. This would have put them under a lot more pressure. And we also locked down the middle of the park by playing these two more aggressive duties. Why did I use a ball winning midfielder on support? I wanted a player to zoom, close on everybody. That's what we did. And we just tweaked a couple of roles. Not too different, but we used the pass into space shout now. We had space because when I was on control structure, definitely there's going to be space. And you probably remember Lopez was having the time of his life, was literally singing the song The Time of My Life, right? He's going out the flanks every time. He's free for a pass. And that was brilliant. We're going to use this tactic again, but we got a match against this match against Hull. I mean, is it worth it? Yeah, they're in the Premiership, so we'll use it against Hull. We're travelling away. This should be a good game. If EFL Cup 4th round, and maybe against Brighton. Well, I wouldn't use the base tactic, which is your base tactic, because it's just way too one-dimensional. And I wanted to make it suit my players because we don't have a target man. The moment we didn't have a target man, I had to change my game plan I had to change it all the way. The one thing I didn't do was remove the lower tempo shot, which is possible. It can help, but it's not necessary to have the lower tempo shot. Just a hangover from your tactic, actually, this shot. I forgot to take it out. But it didn't seem to give us a problem. We were able to drag them around and we still carved them open. Unfortunately for us, we hit the woodwork twice. We should have buried the match. We should have put the match, it should have been buried a long time ago where we failed to do that. It's going to be one of those things. A draw against Leicester City. Shite. Well, I hope you enjoyed this edition of the FM Tactics Show. Yes, we don't win all the time. I don't claim to win all the time. I'm just enjoying this save because it gives me a chance to do something different. It's actually more fun this way. Inflicting pain on myself is a lot of fun. So if you guys want to see me inflict this kind of pain on myself, then send me your tactics. Upload them to SendSpace or Dropbox and I'll cover your tactics for you. Now, Game Changer is a show that I do for my patrons. Now, if you want me to feature your saves, the best way for you to do it is actually send me a tactic here, and I'll try and do it on this show instead. Now, I want to thank everybody for their continued support of this channel. You make these kind of shows very possible, and I want to thank all my patrons for keeping the show on the air. Now, if you have any questions, you know where to find me. You can always look me up on Twitter at Bustthenet or addicted2fm.com, my website. Once again, thanks for this tactic. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for all the tactics you guys have been sending me. You guys take care. Have a good one. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.